By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why the fuck you lying?
Why you always lying? Oh my god. This is why she risked her life for jumping into the rapids of the Eagle River. It's diamond time!
Youth's time has arrived!
Finally! Finally, diamond time! That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
No has averiguado que puedes crear tus propias reglas. Well, everyone does that, so I guess.
Yeah! Edward's been doing it this whole time.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Cocoon here with Laura and Ryan, and we are continuing Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations.
Hello, everyone. Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Fawles.
The defendant?
There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia, disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Terry Fawles. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this?
Why not? The prosecution has no objection.
Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Fawles. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Oh no.
Mr. Fawles, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive. And you were used for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Fawles, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne, or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry.
Dahlia! It's true! You're alive!
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth! The real truth! I believed in you!
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now. And
Dahlia.
I will allow Mr. Fawles to testify once and only once. Well then, Mr. Fawles, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness. Ugh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Water, please! I have the hiccups!
Hmm?
Can't talk. Need water. Pues deberé tener mi café en vez. Why do I have to get them now? Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of them real quick.
No problem. Fawles has hiccups. Coco has hiccups. It's all connected.
Game theory. Pues lo menos va a ser el mismo como él se siente ahora. Más oscuro y maldito que el infierno. ¡Uah! That day, 4 p.m., he stopped the car. I was in front of bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on bridge. I watched my car from bridge. I never put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked. Then she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
Mr. Fawles, you're covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you?
that's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was a fitting way to end the trial testimony of the trial.
Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Fawles? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence.
Solo hay una persona quien lo puede parar. Tú, gatita. Pienso yo. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of bridge.
According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you?
It was raining, already dark too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Fawles?
Eagle Mountain, that spot. Strong, strong memories.
Why did he just clam up? Could it be he's hiding something here?
He wasn't there, so I waited on bridge.
You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. Seguro que sí. De Bravo esperó 5 años por una sola pregunta. Para averiguar por qué una mujer lo traicionó. Para él, 30 minutos deben haber sido como un parpadeo del ojo. I watched my car from bridge. I never put no body in that car.
You were watching the car.
That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come from there. So, I was watching car.
What else were you expecting him to do?
I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but... something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. A contradiction? I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway.
No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it.
Anyway, nobody came. No car. Nothing. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me.
Mr. Fawles, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remembered her face.
Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification?
Oh, sorry. I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different from women standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. We talked, then she left.
What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Fawles.
Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Got me the death penalty.
And were you satisfied with that answer, witness?
Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead.
But you just saw that she isn't dead.
After Valerie talked to me on bridge, nothing left to live for.
This poor guy.
That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have already been pretty dark on that mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Fawles, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do.
That woman, it wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right there. What more needs to be said?
Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder. You'll still do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Fawles?
Sé que es obvio, pero está mintiendo. Ha sido maldecido por Dahlia Hawthorne. Probablemente irá a su sepultura creyendo en ella.
Mr. Fawles.
Hasta si usted demuestra que está mintiendo, el pobre hombre siguiera siendo embrujada. Aún así tendrás que enseñarle la contracción de todos modos. Esa es la maldición de ser un abogado defensor, supongo. Alrighty.
Okay, let's cycle through these real quick.
I went through that too.
Okay,
Wouldn't it have to do with the car?
yeah, since there was a contradiction there.
The one that she said, she made the comment about there being a contradiction on was this one, I think? Yeah, this one.
Okay. One woman came, she stood in front of me. Okay, so let's look at our evidence.
Oh, can I see the photo real quick?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Which one?
The photo of them on the bridge.
Yeah, because he said that he was facing his car and there's only one entrance to the bridge. So how did she come up in front of him? So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Fawles. I'm sure that you're lying.
Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye.
By any chance, do you have like a cell phone near your mic, Vivi? Or anything like
No,
that?
I do not.
Huh, it's picking up some.
Yeah, it's some kind of metallic. It sounds like there's aliens in the distance, but you want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
But that's the victim at the end of the bridge.
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Fawles, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Fawles, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock, it's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place.
Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under a base of tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get.
This little bottle on a necklace is your memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. but he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of the car.
No!
Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it. I've still got a chance. Mr. Fawles, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Fawles?
That's enough. Please.
Witness.
I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens, that we can't trust each other no more than we're supposed to drink water.
No! Stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a reset.
I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No! We are so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence.
No. Don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Fawles!
Mr. Armando. Thanks for the coffee.
Mr. Fawles! And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul, I thought it'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face.
Imperdonable, esa bruja.
Mr. Armando.
Estábamos tan cerca de la verdad. Estaba enfrente de nosotros. Eras un poco demasiado tímida, gatita.
It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Fawles killed himself.
No llores, gatitas. Harás mi café saldado.
I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this.
Mía. No entiendes. Todavía no puede llorar. El único momento que un abogado puede llorar es cuando ya todo se ha acabado.
Mr. Armando. Your hand's bleeding, dude. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them.
1 year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. So this is a kind of interesting that we're doing this with you, Ryan. So this is the 4th case in the game. The very first one is the one that he's talking about. So if you play this chronologically, you already know that something terrible happened and that Dahlia must have gotten away, but you don't know what until you get to the 4th case.
Wow.
Yeah.
The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face.
Fucking Dahlia.
It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that made me remember all this. And that is the end of the case. I don't know. I think I may have mentioned this, but yeah, that's one of my, still to this day, one of my favorite cases in the entire series.
It's really good.
That was so sad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wish you could have heard the music. It really drives it home.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Dahlia's
Jeez.
messed up.
She's horrible. Holy crap. That's. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, thank you too for joining me on this, and you, the audience, see you on the next and last trial of this game.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
See y'all.
Oh, good evening.
For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order, though. What do you recommend? That depends highly on your mood.
Triple shot espresso.
I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So, definitely no coffee.
How about something chocolatey?
Ray, definitely.
Yeah. It's perfect for this weather.
That's a good idea, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything with chocolate in it, please. Okay, dark chocolate, just chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
Triple shot chocolate. Serve it.
I wonder what this times 5 means here.
Yeah.
1 cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. So, you're waiting for your boyfriend? Yes, he should be here soon.
Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. Wait a minute, 3 customers?
I guess since she's assuming the boyfriend will arrive soon.
Oh, true.
I thought this place would be more crowded. Considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here.
Are you allowed to smoke in coffee shops in Seattle?
Yeah, I don't know. I was wondering the same.
Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty.
Now that you mention it, is it good for business having the shop open, having the coffee shop only open at night?
Definitely not.
Yep, what she said. Then why?
Because we don't like making money, obviously.
I just love doing it, and I guess I must be loaded enough that I can do this. And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating.